Finally back to work on the 2008 Ford Taurus. Here are the frame rails. I'm gonna cut and splice them together. One will be cut, this is just a thing, one will be cut up further, like right there. And then the other one will be cut back here, and they'll be split apart. And then when I cut the frame rail on the car, I will do the same thing, and then I'll spot weld it back to this one, and then it'll be welded here, and filled, and you'll never be able to tell. Here's a new headlight for it, junkyard find. Here's a front driver's fender. It has a little bit of damage right here, nothing big. Here's a front bumper support. I do actually have the bumper cover. Here, radiator support. I actually I'm not done with it. I'm actually this is plastic coated fiberglass. So I'm plastic welding it, and then I'm gonna put some fiberglass over the top of it. This was actually broke. One was broke back here. One was broke in one area and one was broken in another area, so I took the two to make one. Like down here, right here, this section was good from here all the way around. And I ended up cutting the one that I had and taking two to make one. Here's a car. I did order a radiator and radiator transmission cooler and air conditioning condenser. Here's a frame rail. This one's bent, and I think it might be bent over. I will find out, but the bolts ripped out. Ripped the bolts out, so I'm gonna replace it. This side here, this section here got ripped out, so I'm gonna probably end up splicing it back here and replacing just that section. This section should still be good. I will find out here before too long. Find out if I gotta throw a frame machine on it or what. This rail looks like it's a little bit to the right, but I don't know, because these have, you can't tell if this section right here has been crushed. So, but this is just an update before I get back to starting to tear it apart. I probably gotta find a cooling fan too. But this is just an update. I'm gonna start tearing it apart so I can get it back together. I did find a hood. Here's the old hood, which is damaged. But I found a hood at the junkyard that was damaged. It's in the back part of my garage. I can't get to it right now. This was actually all wrinkled up. I'm gonna end up taking the two to make one hood, because brand new hood for this car, or even aftermarket hood, is expensive. Junkyard hoods are expensive. There's a fender. I could fix that, but I found that other one, and I think I'm gonna just replace it because it doesn't need repainted anyway. But this is just an update of the 2008 Ford Taurus before I start tearing it down to the next part. Here are some parts that I've already started pulling from the Ford Taurus. collision that I'm working on for myself. Here's a radiator bracket. Here's another one. I'll show you where the radiator support bracket. I'll show you where those go. Air cleaner piece for the air cleaner. There's one of the brackets. Here's the air cleaner box, the lower part. I already got a replacement for that. Here's the radiator. It still had antifreeze in it. The AC condenser actually still had Freon in it, even being as bent as it was. The transmission cooler leaked though, which is part of the radiator. Here's the cooling fan. I just gotta find one of them. Probably go to the junkyard and pick one up when I get a little bit of time to get there. But here's the radiator. Here's the frame rail, that first frame rail I'm working on. I took the two pieces that I had, the one piece that I bought, which is basically what this looks like, and I drilled out all the spot welds with an 1/8 inch and 1/2 inch drill bit, not all the way through with the 1/2 inch, but to drill it out so I can get the spot weld out of place. Yeah, see? Then it'll be sectioned on. Here's the frame rail. Here's the radiator bracket. It's supposed to be right here. Radiator bracket is supposed to be right here. And of course it got bent in the wreck. Now the airbag's deployed in this car, which was a nice thing. There's one radiator brackets. That one's got a little bit of a bend in it still. Or a little bit of a bend. I'll pull it out. Probably won't take much. I'll probably use a chain and a pogo stick, which is for automotive. And you can pull small things, and that's just a little bracket that's been welded on. This part here, I haven't decided if I'm going to replace it or just leave it as it is. I don't think it, none of the crush points got damaged. A little bit of paint flaked off, but I don't think it got bent. I'm doing measuring and stuff right now to do it. Here's crush points here. These things right here. This here is supposed to, it's supposed to look like that. Ridgeline, there's crush points. That's why they make these here. Make these things. They're called crush points. And so the car more or less wrinkles to take more of the impact than people getting hurt. But I'll take and drill out all these spot welds on here. Drill out these spot welds and drill, sand these down and then drill out these here. I'm thinking about going back 4 rivets, which will be one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cutting it right here, or 5. Well, I'll cut it right in there somewhere. I cut my finger playing around with sharp metal. And then this side here, I'm gonna look into it and see if after I get that, if this one will straighten back out a little bit. They're not bent down. The frame rail is just creased right here because of the pressure here, because these are so, it's like thin steel. I don't even know what it is. But I'll take, and if I end up saving that one, I'll take and end up bending these back flat, and then putting another bracket, a nut bracket on there. But this is just a short update of the 2008 Ford Taurus. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you would like to help me out, just comment or email me, comment. This is all being done on my own dime. I don't get much help doing this, and I don't ask for much help because I try to do everything on my own. That's how I taught myself, is to do things on your own and it would get done. But please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Update on the Ford Taurus. Here's the frame rail section that I didn't use. Here's a bracket. I'll show you that in this piece here. Here's a bracket that got bent. I ended up just that got bent right here. I ended up just drilling the spot welds and putting new one on there. As you see, I'm not done. I use a MIG welder on all my spot welds. Here's a frame section that got destroyed. Here's the old one. Here's the new one. I ended up cutting it right back here. As you can see, took weld through primer. I've already painted this black, but I took weld through primer so I could prime inside before. But I took and welded it inside and outside. I took and put an overlap on it, about a half inch to a quarter to a half inch. So it'd be done. I still got to put a little bit of filler over that, sand it down. You'll never know that was ever there. I may even just prime over the top of it and then shoot a coat of paint over it. But here's looking for a bracket here. Can't find the bracket. Oh, right here. Here's the bracket that goes here. I gotta do some more measuring before I can I got that one. It had a little bit of a bend. It wasn't near as bad as the one that came off this car. This frame rail, I'll probably end up doing the same thing I did to that side. I haven't decided because it got ripped right here. I may be able to straighten it and call it good. This frame rail did have a bend. I thought it was that side that was bent, and it wasn't. It was this side here was bent over about a half an inch. Right in here. And I ended up using a frame machine and I pulled it over. It didn't take much pressure at all. I mean, it was more or less the front nose. Only reason why I knew it was ripped, got the spot welds, is because these spot welds right here, I use a MIG welder to spot weld. These spot welds weren't holding. They had pulled out of that. I don't think I need to replace this bracket here. I did get one from the junkyard to see if it is bent or not, but I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is, but I might have to section in this piece, drill out these spot welds here, just like I did this side, section in that side, just like I did that side, to replace this front half. But this is just a short video of the Ford Taurus. It's an update on it. I got the hood on there. That's for another video. I was showing a friend of mine how to a friend of mine was trying to see what a stud welder did. So I was playing around and grinded it up and was showing him that fender's being replaced because I already got another one. But yeah, this is just an update on the Ford Taurus. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment. The more you guys share, the more you guys comment, the more I get out there, the more YouTube will see and say, oh, he's doing a good job. And show people that what I do. But yeah, this is just a short video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I cannot say this enough. Please comment and share. I'm trying to get out there. I do all this on my own dime. I have very little help because I was always taught to try to do everything on your own. And that's the way I do. I do ask for help from time to time, not much. But if you guys would like to help me, please message me or whatever. And I will get you out there. If you would like me to do a review on something, I deal with mostly in automotive, welding, things like that. I do other things too. I'm a one call it guy. Basically, I do everything from building sheds to goofing off with cars and motorcycles, building motorcycles. But if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening or a good day. As this video is being made, it is nighttime. But thank you.